Hello students, today we will discuss the following points. So first point is scientific notation of a physical quantity. Before coming over the significant figure, we will discuss through to these points. So one is the scientific notation of physical quantity, then rules of rounding off, then order of magnitude, and fourthly, which is very important, significant figures. Now see here, what is the meaning of scientific notation? Scientific notation means in science we express any result in this form: n into 10 to the power x, n into 10 to the power x, where n is a number which may be greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10, means it will be always less than 10. And here x are what? X are positive or negative integer powers. Positive or negative integer powers. Integer power means here it will be equal -5, -3, -2, 5, 3, 2 and so on. It's clear? So this may be the positive or negative integer powers. Now see here, suppose here it is given Earth's radius is 6400 kilometer. How will you write the same thing in the scientific notation? So in scientific notation, here there is no decimal point. It means the decimal point will be just after the unit place. If there is no decimal point, then the decimal point is supposed to be just after the unit place. So unit place is this, just after that it will be here. It will be here. Now you shift it in this side till there is only one non-zero digit before the decimal. Decimal को इस तरफ इतना लाना है कि decimal के पहले केवल एक non-zero digit रह जाए. So how many places you will bring? 1, 2, 3 means 6.4. Now what has happened to its value? It has decreased or increased? So it has decreased. Therefore power will be positive. Power will be positive into 10 to the power 3 kilometer. It's clear? It will be 10 to the power 3 kilometer. Now for example, if you take the any, here I am writing some general number. This is 3, 4, 3, 7, 9, 2. This you have to write in scientific notation. So here there is no, support the decimal point is this. So now you have to shift the decimal point from here to here. How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4. You will shift 4 place. 3.4379, Now the value has decreased. This value is smaller as compared to this. This is smaller as compared to this. Therefore power will be positive. 10 to the power 4. It's clear? Now suppose if it is 0.00179. Now once again the decimal point is here. You have to write in scientific notation. So you have to shift the decimal point in such a way that there is only one non-zero digit before decimal. Decimal के पहले केवल एक non-zero digit रहे. So you will bring it from here to here. This place. It means it will become 1.79. Now what has happened to the value? It has increased. So the power will be negative. 10 to the power -3. 3 places you have saved, so it will be this. It's clear? So this is the way of writing any number in the scientific notation. It's clear? Then there is the rule of rounding off the decimal. It is sometimes asked in the question, round off the answers up to this much, this decimal point, up to 2 decimal, up to 3 decimal. And in scientific, in the significant figures, when we will do the calculations of the significant figure, then we will find that the calculations are done with due consideration of the significant figure. It's clear? So that we will see later. So first you see what is the rule of rounding off the decimal. Here it is the rounding of the decimal. Now suppose if it is given 6.437 and you have to round off it up to 2 decimal places. You have to round off up to 2 decimal places. So you see the third decimal place. If the third decimal place is greater than 5, then it will be deleted by adding, it will be removed by adding 1 in the preceding digit. If the place which we are rounding off is greater than 5, then we will add 1 in the preceding digit before dropping it. So when you have to round off it up to 2 decimal points, up to 2 decimal places, it will be 6.44. It will be 6.44, means its value will be nearly 6.44. It's clear? Suppose if it is 12.371 and you have to round off up to 1 decimal place. You have to round off up to 1 decimal place. So you see the second place. You see the second place because that place you have to drop. So it is greater than 5. So you will add 1 in the preceding place. That is, it will be 12.4. It will be 12.4. Suppose if it is here the same thing, you can take 12.371. Suppose you have to round off up to 2 decimal place. So you will see the third place. Third place is 1. It is smaller than 5, therefore it will be dropped as it is without making any change. Without making any change, it will be dropped as it is. So it will be 12.37. So what is the rule? If the digit which is to be dropped is greater than 5, then 1 will be added in the preceding digit. But if it is equal to 5, if it is less than 5, then it will be dropped as it is. Now suppose the case is if it is equal to 5, here this, and you have to round off up to 2 decimal places. So you see the third place is 5, digit to be dropped is 5, then what is the rule? So what is the rule? If digit to be dropped is 5, then 1 will be added in the preceding digit if it is odd. It will be dropped as it is if it is even. मतलब अगर preceding place odd है तो 5 को जब ड्रॉप करेंगे तो 1 ऐड करेंगे preceding place में, मतलब पहले वाले place में. If the preceding place is even, then 5 will be dropped as it is without making any change. So here you have to round off up to 2 decimal place. So digit to be dropped is 5. What will be? It will be dropped by adding 1 in the preceding place because the preceding place is odd. So 6.44. It's clear? Suppose if it is like this, 8.345, then what will you do? You have to round off up to, suppose you have to round off up to 2 decimal places. So here digit to be dropped is 5. It's clear? Digit to be dropped is 5. So you see the preceding place is even, therefore it will be dropped as it is. It will be dropped as it is. It's clear? So these are the rules of rounding off. You remember that if the digit to be dropped is 5, then 1 will be added in the preceding place if it is odd. It will be dropped as it is if it is even. It's clear? If the digit to be dropped is greater than 5, then 1 will be added in the preceding place. If it is less than 5, it will be dropped as it is. It's clear? Then after this, there is one order of magnitude. Order of magnitude means here it is the magnitude of any physical quantity in the powers of 10, in the nearest power of 10. It's clear? Magnitude of any physical quantity in the nearest power of 10. So how will you determine the order of magnitude? So first you will write that quantity in scientific notation. Means you will write in this form. You will write in this form. Then if n is less than or equal to 3.16. What is 3.16? It is the square root 10. It's clear? So if the value of n is 3.16, less than or equal to 3.16, then what will be the order of magnitude? It will be equal to 10 to the power x, here, this. But if n is greater than 3.16, then what will be the order of magnitude? It will be 10 to the power x plus 1. 10 to the power x plus 1. It's clear? So what is the procedure of finding the order of magnitude? Order of magnitude means it is the magnitude of any physical quantity in terms of the nearest power of 10. In the terms of the nearest power of 10. How will you find the order of magnitude of a physical quantity? So first you write that quantity in the scientific notation. For example, here if you see, radius of Earth, just now we have seen 6400 kilometer. So here it will be in scientific notation 6.4 into 10 to the power 3 kilometer. Now it is in scientific notation. Now you see whether the value of n is less than or equal to or greater than. So it is greater than. So what will be the order of magnitude? Here order of magnitude will be 10 to the power 3 plus 1, that is 10 to the power 4, and we will not write only 10 to the power 4. Unit is also must for this. 10 to the power 4 kilometer. It's clear? Means this length is of which order? 10 to the power 4 kilometer. This length is of what order? 10 to the power 4 kilometer. Now see here, as we know that the 9-digit value of the speed of light. What is the 9-digit value of the speed of light? It is 299,792,458 meter per second. So first you write in order of in scientific notation. It's clear? And then you round off up to 1 decimal point. You round off up to 1 decimal point. Here first I will write it in the scientific notation and then round off up to first decimal point. It's clear? So see here decimal point will be at this point, because here there is no decimal point. It means it will be just after the unit place. Now you have to bring the decimal point from here to here. How many places you will cross? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 2.99 and so on into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Since you have to round off up to 1 decimal place, so you see the second place, it is greater than 5. So 1 will be added in the preceding place. It's clear? So when you will add 1, so it will become 9, 1, 10. Means here it will become 3.0, not only 3. You will not write 3, you will write 3.0. 3.0 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. It's clear? So what will be the order of magnitude of the speed of light? You can see here its value is smaller than this is less than 3.16. So what will be the order of magnitude? 10 to the power 8 meter per second. It's clear? Then you take one more example in which the value magnitude is less than 1. Suppose it is 0.00537 centimeter. When you will write in the scientific notation, it will be, you shift in this side, so it is 5.37 into 10 to the power minus 3 centimeter. What is the order of magnitude here? What will you do? You will add 1 in the power, because it is greater than 3.16. So minus 3 plus 1, that is 10 to the power minus 2 centimeter. This will be the order of magnitude. It's clear? So now perhaps these points will be very clear to you. Now I will do significant figure. It's clear? See here, what is significant figure? What do you mean by significant figure? Now first you remember that there are 10 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the digits as well as the numbers. But rest all are numbers. It's clear? 10 is not a digit. 12 is not a digit, 21 is not a digit. It's clear? It is a number formed from the digit, but these are the numbers as well as digits. Now see here, as we know that every measurement, every measured value it can be measured only up to a certain limit. It has a certain limit of accuracy. Accuracy means the degree of closeness of the measured value with the true value. What is the first point? Every measured value is having a certain limit of accuracy. It's clear? That limit of accuracy depends upon the least count of the measuring instrument. Now see here, for example, when you are using vernier calipers and measuring the length, some length of the cylinder or its diameter, so you find the values like this. As we know that in the least count of vernier calipers which we use in the laboratory is 0.01 centimeter. 0.01 centimeter. It's clear? So when we measure the length, it comes out like this: 5.37 centimeter, 5.38 centimeter, 5.35 centimeter. So we find that we are measuring the same thing again and again, and we find such type of reading in which the last place is almost every time we have different digit at the last place. Almost every time we get a different digit in the last place, while the other two places are having the same values, So when we are measuring here, as we cannot say that we have measured 5.3 centimeter from vernier calipers. Why? Because here its limit of resolution is 0.01 centimeter. It's clear? So we cannot have that this measurement has been taken from the vernier calipers, but this is certainly taken from the vernier calipers, 5.30 centimeter. It's clear? So here you can see that the last place is varying. It is not fixed. So in any measurement, as we know that every measurement will have always some error. In every measurement, the fixed values, the fixed places, fixed digits, as well as the last digit which is uncertain, are significant. What are the significant figures in any measured value? All the digits as well as the last digit which is assumed uncertain, which is assumed not fixed, are significant. Means there are how many significant figures? It is equals to 3 significant figures. Here all these are having 3 significant figures. Suppose if you are measuring this length, the same length, with the help of meter scale. What is the limit of resolution of meter scale? 0.1 centimeter. From the meter scale you will get this value. It's clear? So you will find that here there are how many significant figures? 2 significant figures. It is having 2 significant figures. When you will measure with the help of meter scale, it can come out 5.3 centimeter, 5.2 centimeter or 5.4 centimeter. Any value can come. It's clear? And when any value can come, so here this last place is uncertain. So all the digits obtained in the measurement, including the last digit, which is always uncertain, are significant. So here in this measurement, in the second one, the number of significant figures are 2. Now which significant is more precise? If you see which one is the more precise. Precise means providing the tight cluster of the measured values. Measured values are very close to each other. It's clear? Precision means the measured observations are very close to each other. So precision depends upon the least count. Smaller the least count, more will be the precision. So here these observations are more precise as compared to this. It's clear? These observations are more precise as compared to this. So what do you mean by significant figures? Significant figures are those digits obtained in a measurement in which all the in which are obtained in a measurement in which all the digits as well as the last digit which is assumed uncertain are significant. It's clear. Now see here, after this how will you determine the number of significant figures? So see here, there are certain rules for determining the significant figures. So number one, all the digits are considered significant. All the digits are, first rule is all digits obtained in the measurement. One more thing, suppose we are doing some measurement with the vernier calipers. As we know that vernier calipers is having the least count of 0.01 centimeter. So we cannot say that we have measured this value from the vernier calipers. It is clear. Why? Because it is measuring smaller than the least count of the vernier calipers. It is measuring up to what place? Up to this, which is not possible by the vernier calipers, because the least count allows only up to 0.01 centimeter. Least count means it is the minimum measurement which can be taken accurately by some instrument. It's clear. So that cannot be measured by the vernier calipers. So see here, all the digits obtained in the measured value are obtained in the measured value are significant figures. It is clear. But 0 is considered as non-significant digit in some cases. 0 is not taken significant in some cases. So see here. So zeros which comes just after, if there is any value smaller than 1. Smaller than 1 means the post decimal part, मतलब decimal के पहले क्या होगा? 0 होगा. That is post decimal part is 0. Post decimal part, not post decimal, pre-decimal part will be 0. For example, here I am writing one value 0.0037. Here it is a number digit value which is smaller than 1, because you can see that this is the decimal and decimal के पहले वाला part, pre-decimal part is 0. So if there is any value smaller than 1, that is pre-decimal part will be 0. Then zeros which comes just after decimal point are not counted significant figure. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर कोई वैल्यू है जिसमें क्या है, डेसिमल के ठीक पहले क्या है? 0 है. डेसिमल के पहले कुछ भी नहीं है, कोई नंबर नहीं है. It's clear. It is smaller than 1. Then the zeros which will come just after the decimal point, they will not be counted significant. Means these two zeros will not be counted significant. Means here there will be how many? There will be 2. Suppose if it is written 0.0307, so there is one more rule. 0 which comes in between two non-zeros. 0 which comes in between two non-zeros. 0 which comes in between two non-zero digits is taken significant figure. It's clear. So you can see here, this number is smaller than 1. decimal के पहले वाला part, pre-decimal part is 0. So the zeros which are coming just after the decimal, they will not be counted as significant. Means this will not be counted as significant. But this zero which comes in between two non-zeros will be counted as significant. Means there will be how many? 3 significant figures. It's clear? So what is the first rule? All the digits present in the measured values are significant. But the zero is considered significant only in some cases. What are those cases? If the zero is coming in between two non-zero digits, then it will be taken as significant. If there is some measured value which is smaller than 1, in which the pre-decimal part is 0, decimal के पहले कोई भी number नहीं है, then the zeros which comes just after the decimal point. Just after the decimal point means this. This is not just after the decimal point. It's clear? This one is the just after the decimal point. So the zeros which comes just after the decimal point is not taken as significant figure. For example, if you write this 0.00370, there are how many significant figures? So you can see here, these two are not significant, but this and this all are significant. So there are how many significant figure? 3 significant figure. It's clear? There are 3 significant figure. Now there is one more rule. Trailing zeros. These are zeros which comes at the last are called the trailing zeros. Are called the trailing zeros. Trailing zeros. It's clear? So if the value is in decimal, then trailing zeros are significant figure. Trailing zeros are significant figure. It's clear? But if it is not in decimal, if value is not in decimal, then trailing zeros will not be counted as significant figure. It's clear? Will not be counted as significant figure. But if it is given that result is obtained from the measurement, then they will be taken as significant figure. Then they will be taken as significant figure. Now see here, what is its meaning? First part says if the value is decimal. If the value is in decimal, the value which is given to you, it is in the decimal, then the trailing zeros will be taken as the significant figure. It's clear? Means if it is given 0.3, 0.30, 0.300, all are same in magnitude. If you see the magnitude, they are same. But here it is having one significant figure. Here it is having how many significant figure? 2 significant figure. Here it is having how many significant? 3 significant figure. Means which one is more precise? This one is more precise. though numerically they are same, but at the precision level this one is more precise as compared to remaining. It's clear? Here these are the trailing zeros जो एकदम बाद में है. But suppose if it is written like this is given 3, 30, 300. There are how many significant figures? 1. Here also 1. Here these are the trailing zeros. This is also 1. But suppose if it is written 300 meter and it is given in the question that this value has been obtained by the measurement, then we will consider all the 3 as significant figure, and then in that case there will be 3 significant figure. So unless until it is stated, it's clear, then we will not take trailing zeros as significant figure. It's clear? So this is 1. Now powers of 10 do not contribute, or position of the decimal do not change the number of significant figures. You can see here position of decimal do not change the significant figures. Decimal point do not affect to significant figures. Now you can see here, suppose it is given 65.42 centimeter. If you write it in meter it will be equal to 0.6542 meter. If you write it in millimeter when it will be written 65, or you take this 654.2. It's clear? When you will write in meter it will be 6.542. When you will write in millimeter it will be 65420 mm. It's clear? It will be 65420 mm. There are how many significant figure? Here it will be 4, here also it will be 4, and here also it will be 4. This will not be taken significant figure. And why it will not be taken significant figure? Because this has not been obtained by measurement. By measurement we have obtained this value. It's clear? By measurement we have got this. This is after changing the unit. It's clear? So number of significant figures will remain 4. So decimal point do not change the significant figure. Similarly, the powers of 10 also do not contribute anything in the significant figure. Now see here, how will you do the calculation with due consideration of the significant figure? So see here, as we know that when we conduct any experiment, we measure various values and then find the final result with the help of the calculation of those measured values. As we know that when we do some experiment, we get the final result on the basis of the calculation of those measured values which have been measured up to the different level of accuracy. Different level of accuracy. Those measured values has been measured up to the different level of accuracy. They have been measured by the different instruments, because they may be of the different type. One may be mass, other may be the length. It's clear? So they have been measured up to the different level of accuracy. So what will be the accuracy of the final result? What accuracy of final result? As we know that it is expressed with the help of the significant figures. So there will be how many significant figures in the final result? So it will depend upon the accuracy of the measured values as well as the manner in which those measured values have been combined to obtain the final result. मतलब है क्या कि जो फाइनल रिजल्ट की एक्यूरेसी होगी, फाइनल रिजल्ट में कितने सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर होंगे, ये डिपेंड करेगा कि जो मेजर्ड वैल्यूज हैं, what is their limit of resolution, what is the number of significant figure in them, as well as the manner in which they have been combined. whether they have been added, subtracted, or they have been multiplied and divided. It's clear? There is one rule for addition or subtraction, same rule for addition and subtraction, and then multiplication and division also there is the same rule. It's clear? Perhaps I have calculator. So what is first, you see the rules for calculation, rules of number of significant figure when the final result is obtained by the adding measured values. Rules of significant figure when final result, that is calculated value, result is obtained by adding or subtracting measured values. So see here, what is the rule? Rule says that if the final result has been obtained by adding or subtracting the measured values, then number of significant figures in the after decimal point, number of significant figures in the decimal point, after decimal point, will be least as present in the measured values. There will be the least number of significant figures after decimal point as present in the measured values. Least number of significant figure after decimal point. After decimal point, least number of significant figure after decimal point as present in measured values. Now see here. So you can see here. Suppose here you have to add 0.037, 3.5 and 4.79. It's clear. Here there are how many significant figure after decimal point? In addition and subtraction, we will see the number of significant figure after decimal point. So here there are two significant figure after decimal point. Here after decimal point, one significant. Though there are total two, but after decimal point only is one. And here there are how many? Three significant figure. So in the final result, suppose all the three have been added. So first you add them. In the final result, you will keep how many significant figure after decimal point? So only one. So here when you will add, it is 7, it's clear. Then 9, 3, 12, 1. Then 7, 1, 8 and 5, 13, 1. 4, 1, 5, 3, 8. It's clear. This 8.327. But you will keep only one significant figure after decimal point. So digit to be dropped is this. It's clear, because you have to keep only one. So it will be 8.3. It will be 8.3. Suppose here there is a value 3.73 and this is 0.00792. There are how many significant figure after decimal point? 2. Here there are how many? This you can take this. And here there are how many? 4. So, and here we are subtracting. So there will be how many significant figure after decimal point after subtraction? So see here, we will keep the least number of significant figure after decimal point. So we will keep 2. So first you subtract 3.73 minus 0.02792. On subtracting, it comes out 3.3 70208. Now you have to keep only two significant figures after decimal point. Means the digit to be dropped is this, so it will be equal to 3.70. It's clear? So this is the rule when measured values have been added or subtracted in order to find the final result. But suppose if it is multiplied, when final result is obtained by multiplying or dividing, by multiplying or dividing, it's clear, the measured values, then what will be? So in that, what will you do? We will keep the least number of significant figure as present in the measured value. Keep the least number of significant figure as present in the measured value. Now see here, suppose if it is 3.79 multiplied by 1.2, it's clear, or you take it 12, it's clear. So here this one is having three significant figure, it is having 12 means it is having two significant figures, it's clear. And you have to keep how many are here, you one more thing, you 37.9, this is having 3, this is having 2. So in the final result you will keep how many? You will keep two significant figure, you keep two significant figures. So see here why we have taken this 37.9 multiplied by 12, so it comes out 122.84, it's clear, and so on, that is not required. So in the final result you have to keep how many significant figure? You have to keep only 2. So here decimal point is this, you can say that we can drop to this and write down this as 12, but that is not correct, it is not correct, it's clear, this thing is not correct. What will you do? Now since it has come in this way, so we will write it in scientific notation, we will write this in scientific notation 1.22, क्योंकि इन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट 12 तो हो ही नहीं सकता. सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर में लिखने का मीनिंग ये नहीं है कि वैल्यू प्रोडक्ट की वैल्यू ही बहुत अधिक चेंज हो जाए, अप्रॉक्सीमेशन रहेगा, मतलब अप्रॉक्सीमेटली उसके पास रहेगी, बट ये नहीं कि एकदम से ग्रेटली डिक्रीज हो जाए या ग्रेटली इंक्रीज हो जाए, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. सो वी कैन नॉट राइट दिस वे, इट्स क्लियर. सो फर्स्ट वी विल राइट इट इन साइंटिफिक नोटेशन 1.2284 multiplied 10 to the power 2. Now how many significant figures you have to keep in the final result? So only 2. So third place you will drop. Since it is less than 5, so it will be dropped as it is 1.2 into 10 to the power 2. It's clear? It will be written in this way. It's clear? It will be written in this way. So you write in this way. Now see here. Here if you see, suppose it is 3.79 upon 12. It is having how many significant figure? 3.79 is 3, 12 is having 2. So in the final result you will keep how many? You will keep two significant figure, 3.79 divided by 12. So this is 0.3158. Now digit to be dropped is this. So what will you do? You will add 1 in the preceding place, because preceding place is odd. So 0.32, it will be 0.32. It's clear? Now see here one more thing. If suppose there is a product of the pure number with the measured value, product of the pure number with the measured value, it's clear. Suppose here it is, you curved surface area of cylinder, formula is 2 pi RH. Pure numbers like this 2, like pi also it is. It has unlimited accuracy. It has unlimited accuracy. So while we are determining the number of significant figure in the final result, we don't take the pure numbers into account. Suppose R is given 1.2, it is clear, centimeter. H is given 7.53 centimeter, it is clear. So there will be how many significant figures in the curved surface area? So it is having 2, it is having 3. In the final result we will keep only 2 significant figures, it is clear, because they will not contribute anything in the significant figures. They are having unlimited accuracy, it is clear. So when you will determine it, it will be 2 into 3.14 into 1.2 into 7.53. First you multiply this. So when we will do the multiplication, it will be 6.28 into 1.2 into 7.53. So it is 56.74. Now digit to be dropped is this, so you will drop as it is, or it will be better to write in the significant figure. So it will be 5.674 into 10 to the power 1. So it will be 5 point digit to be dropped is 7. So it will be added 5.7 into 10 to the power 1. It's clear. This centimeter square. It's clear. So this way you will do. Now in the next lecture we will do some numericals based on the significant figures. So thank you.